Another important stitch to learn is called the French knot. This is a bit more complex, and there's a couple different ways to do it, but I'll just walk you through the way I like to. So you're going to come up where you want your knot to be, and then you're going to wrap your thread around the needle. Now, I like to wrap it counterclockwise like this, and you can do it one time, 2 times, 3 times. The more times you wrap around your needle, the bigger the knot will be. So I'm just going to do 2 for this one. You're going to hold those threads. Ooh, you're going to hold those threads on your needle. You're going to drop it down in or near, as close as you possibly can to the same hole. If it's in the same hole, that's great. And then you're going to pull it all the way through. Now you'll notice with my other hand here, I'm holding the string tight. This is because if I let it go, I'll show you in a second what'll happen, but if I let it go early, the knot won't be flush with the fabric. So now I'm just going to gently let it go. And there's my little French knot. These can be for the center of flowers. If you're doing handwriting, it can be for the dots on the I's and the J's. There's a lot of different use cases. So for this one, I'm going to show you what not to do. So, and you know, as you're learning, we all mess up, we all make mistakes, and that's perfectly fine. So I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to go down the same hole, and I'm just going to let it kind of be loose. And now you can see that I've got this big loop here. And French knots are really hard to undo. If you wanted to try and unstitch that, you could probably figure it out, but it would take you a minute. So again, let's do this the right way. So we're going to go up where we want our knot to be. Going to hold it tight. We're going to wrap it around once. We're going to wrap it around twice. For this one, we'll go 3 times just because I want to. And then you'll take the tip of the needle in the same hole or as close as you can. Pull those wraps tight. Pull it through on the back of your project. Not too tight though, or else you can't move the needle like I just did. And then you're going to want to pull it gently, and if you go very slow at first, that's just fine. Now I'm just going to pull the rest of the thread with my finger, not with the needle, because my thread is very long. And then, voila! So let's go again. So you can see that this knot is a little bit bigger than this knot, and that's because we wrapped it one more time. I'm going to see if this thread, it also depends on how many threads you have on your needle. So I'm going to see what happens if I just wrap it once. It's going to be very small, but sometimes that's all you need. Trying to show you. There you go. So there's your French knot.